Hi, I'm Linda Stevens from YogaMums.net. Yesterday I had the privilege of teaching a one-to-one to a woman who has also experienced pubic symphysis diastasis, where the pubic symphysis completely splits apart. Now this is what I experienced 7 years ago when I was pregnant with my third child, Olivia. This poor woman has gone for 2.5 years now being in extraordinary pain. She has had lots of options for surgery, but she has never ever been taught how to physically recover using her own muscular strength and knitting herself together. Now I realized I was incredibly fortunate. Back then I was already a pre and postnatal teacher, so I kind of knew what had happened to me, and I was able to do the research. I was able to put together my own program, and very diligently I bit by bit knitted myself together, got to the stage where I could walk without pain and then run without pain and then eventually jump on trampolines, and now I'm good. In fact, that whole episode in my life is actually why I have become so passionate about teaching other women long-term how to look after themselves, how to become strong, fit and healthy so that they can really show up in the world and shine. The point being, it is so important to get it right after you've had a baby. It doesn't matter if you haven't had any major trauma like I had. Having a baby is traumatic itself on your pelvic organs, the pelvic floor. If you've had a cesarean section, you're cutting through layers and layers of muscle. It's so important to make sure that bit by bit you do get strong. You are able to rebuild internally to the outside. You're able to learn how to stand well, carry baba properly, sleep in a position where you're going to lengthen out your back muscles and get that sort of traction as you're sleeping. There's just so many things. Stuff that even now when I'm teaching my classes, women don't know. No one's teaching them this stuff. There are some pelvic floor physiotherapists now who are teaching this sort of stuff, but it's quite new. Certainly I didn't learn this stuff when I was doing my training 10 years ago. It was stuff that I had to research and learn myself, looking overseas to a biomechanical expert. That's where I started my journey. Anyway, I am running a 4-week postnatal intensive. It starts next Thursday. It's just going for 4 weeks. Mums and bubs, if your bub is up to crawling, you're very welcome to come along. It's Central Farnham. Look below for the link to get a bit more information. But if you are wanting to put down those very strong foundations for your long-term recovery, and I tell you what, this makes a big difference down the track when you're hitting sort of perimenopause around that sort of mid-40s time. What you do now in your recovery is very important for your long-term health, and that's why I always talk about core health is your core wealth. I absolutely know that in the very essence of myself. Anyway, thanks for listening, and I hope that at some point I get to teach you.